G'day reefers, I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Welcome to Gallery Aquatica TV. Today we're here at our new store, Gallery Aquatica Salisbury, to give you an update as to what we've been up to with the store. We're getting very close to our deadline of August 21 for our opening day. We've made some big developments and I can't wait to show you. We've been making some great progress with Salisbury Reef. This is our new display tank. You can see the aquascape is in. We've filled it with seeded media. We've got the protein skimmer in. It's a Nios 160 and it's going really well. Today we're actually here to put the first fish in. You'll see that on the episode devoted to the Salisbury Reef tank. Let's have a look at two new tanks that we've put in just 2 days ago. These are our new tanks. They're both 8 feet long by 70 centimeters wide. This one is 60 centimeters high. This one is 50 centimeters high. And this is going to be our plant tank. We're going to have a very large range of aquatic plants for freshwater systems. And it's the perfect height to be able to reach in, grab out a plant, bag it up, and it will allow us to have quite good lights so that we can ensure that the plants grow and survive well in this tank. We'll be setting this one up hopefully on the weekend and the one above it as well. Now this is going to be a freshwater, I'm going to call it a display tank. We'll be holding large freshwater fish in here. The giant karami will probably go over at some point. In the meantime, I think we'll move some frontosa into this tank. We've got quite a few in tanks that are a bit too small for them. And so we'll have a big tank that we can do a number of things with. It will give us some great versatility and it's separate to our other freshwater systems, which means that we can have whatever water parameters we want. Let's have a look at the freshwater system and see how that's going. This is our freshwater section and we've got our hard water fish on this side and we've got 2 bays of softwater fish. We're going to specialise in things like discus, L-numbers, tetras, corridorus, and in our hard water we'll have some of the rare African cichlids. Now these systems have got really strong filtration and the filtration is going to be one of the reasons why we'll be able to pack these tanks full of fish. We're almost at the point that we can start to fill these tanks and that's what I'm most excited about. To be able to see the C-section full of fish is really what I've been looking forward to. But let's have a quick look at the filters around the back of the systems because they're almost finished. We have an automatic water change system just here. It holds 800 litres, so we can do almost 50% water change on the small system and a quarter water change on the big system. We have a wet-dry trickle filter with the sump effectively just here. And behind us we have the hard water filtration system, wet-dry trickle above and the sump below. So it's a bit noisy back here at the moment, hard to talk. We haven't put the covers over and the water levels aren't quite right. So we've still got lots to do, but it's nice to see that everything is running exactly as I had planned. Let's go check out the coral. Our coral system is going perfectly. It's been set up for a few weeks. We've been slowly moving more and more corals into it. We're starting out with hardy things, soft corals and LPS, but just slowly bringing things over from Wynnum and from the propagation room, just so we can see how things react and make sure everything's okay. We've got 2 more weeks. We'll probably do some special orders to get our coral systems filled. We still have to finish the lights on the big tank. We've finished the cladding and I think that looks absolutely sensational. We have to clean up all the power and stuff, make sure that there's no trip hazards, but the systems are running exactly as I would hoped and this is making me really happy because the corals of course are what we're famous for. We'll have a look at some of the other things in the store that we've been checking out each time and see the progression. Let's start with our giant karami. As we've said in previous episodes, this is going to be our freshwater planted display tank. But at the moment, we have a massive herbivore, a giant karami, which is going to destroy any plants we put in here. So until we move this guy, this is going to be his home. We're probably going to move into one of the bigger tanks on the other side, but I really like having him here. He's very interactive. He's getting quite tame, and of course, as soon as the camera goes on, he's a bit shy, but absolutely beautiful fish. I really like him. But let's have a look at something else which is beautiful. Moss. I love it when our mister goes off. We call it a mist wall, but it only goes off 2 or 3 times a day. The plants on here, or the mosses, are going so well, and every time I'm here I'm amazed how much they're growing. So it's looking pretty good. As is our paludarium. Another update for this. It must have been misting as well. There's a little bit of mist on the bottom. I think it's, oh no, it's still going. But all of the epiphytes and the moss on the back are going really well. I'd love to throw a frog in there. I don't think we'll ever will, but it's nice to see a little rainforest scape in Gallery Aquatica Salisbury. Here we are out in the office slash storeroom, and it's a bit of a mess. This is really the final frontier, the last part of the shop which we're going to do before the opening. We've got 2 weeks left and so much to do. You may recall from the last episode updating where we're at with this store, we haven't done much with the marine fish system. The plan is to get that done tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have pretty much everything out in the store done apart from adding livestock. But that's today's episode of Gallery Aquatica TV. I hope you've enjoyed this update of where we're at with Gallery Aquatica Salisbury. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Cam the Fish Guy. Happy fish keeping.